In this video we're going to record some lead strings. So first of all I'm going to add a new track, and again it's going to be a software instrument, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to play this first section of the song on loop so I get to listen to it several times. So I'm just going to click on the loop here, and you can see it brings up this yellow bar, so I'm just going to have that for the first bar. So when I press play it will do this. So I'm only going to listen to that first bar of notes and try and record my music in time with that. So again I'm going to press Command and K to bring up the keyboard and change that to laptop keys. Now I recorded the cello down here because that was a bassy note, but this lead strings I'm going to move up a few octaves so that it's a higher pitch. So the notes that I'm going to record are, and I'm just going to record that several times and see whether I can get it in time with the beat. So I'm just going to press record. There you go, I liked that final take there. So you can see it looped 5 times, so if I click on that I can say that I want to use take 5. So if I look at that, I'm just going to mute these other tracks and go back. There we go. So I got my notes, they're not quite how I want them, so I'm just going to move these around a little bit. I'm going to select this first note because the timing is slightly off. I only wanted this one to last let's have a look, I think it's 16ths we've got here, so I'm just going to shorten that down to 2. And then this one's come in a little late, so I'm going to move that up, and that's going to last 2 as well. This one's come in a little bit late. There we go. So if I rewind that, okay, so now I'm going to move this one across, and that one I want to last for 4. So hopefully when I look at this, so if I put the timeline back to the beginning, you can see that this is beat 1 section 1, and then I want the next one to start at beat 1 section 2, which it has, beat 1 section 3, beat 1 section 4, which means in the middle of this should be beat 2. There we go, that's good. So let's play that. Yep, so that's good. I'm going to drag this one out. I think I came in slightly early with that one. Okay, so let's go back to the beginning, let's play that. That sounds good to me. So let's just X off that. I'm going to unmute these, and again I can, no, we'll just play it on loop for the second. Okay, so that's section 1 of my lead strings, and at the moment it's piano. I'm just going to duplicate this track, and I'm going to do section 2 here. So I'm just going to move the loop to the second set of 4. There we go. So then we've got the, now I'm going to record this on a separate track here again. So let's bring up the keyboard, bring it down here, and this one is, okay, so let's record this one. Okay, So let's move that. I'm going to use a third one. It was slightly off again, but again I can move these around. So again, this one needs to be first two. So you can see you don't need to be precise with your recordings because you can always move them around after. I think that one needs to be a 4. A 4. Let's obviously see how that sounds. Okay, that looks good so far. I just need to move this across. Yeah, so that's out of time there, so that should come straight after. And the last one I think should be about here. Yeah, that sounds good to me. So let's go turn the loop off and go back to the beginning. Okay, we're going to take these two tracks here and just join them together into one track. There we go. And then we can loop this one. So let's see how that sounds. Okay, that sounds quite good to me. So the last thing that we need to do is change this piano to our strings. There we go. Let's go back again. I think it's a little bit off at the beginning here. So I'm going to have a play with the timings of these notes, but you get the idea that you can record your notes and then move the timings around so it fits whatever timing you require. So in the next video we'll look at how we can add more depth to this by copying these tracks and changing the instruments so it gives it a fuller sound.